Welcome back everyone to this special episode that I'm in the process of rebranding. So, what does that mean? Am I getting rid of my Atto 3? Well, before I get started, I just want to thank everyone for their support. I really appreciate it. And to answer the question, no, I'm not selling my Atto 3. I've got no plans at all to sell it, not in the near future anyway. So I'm planning to keep the car for, at least another year, possibly longer, because I still enjoy the car. The reason I'm rebranding, well, there's numerous reasons, so I'm going to go through them with you today. So I'm really enjoying covering my adventures with my Atto 3, and you've noticed over the last couple of years, I've also test driven a couple of other EVs as well, which I've enjoyed as well. So I'm going to be bringing just a few more stories about EVs in general, and maybe even doing some trips and some test drives with other EVs. Of course, my main focus will still be on my adventures in my Atto 3. So there will, you don't have to worry. There'll be plenty of coverage regarding that. And, I'll still be doing definitely road trips, economy trips, all sorts of things like that. But I will be bringing a more sort of all-rounded focus about EVs. Now, my second reason for doing it is simply because I will eventually change the EV, I'm sure. I'm probably not going to own an Atto 3 long term. So one of the reasons is because I do want to buy an all-wheel drive EV. One of the things, unfortunately, that the Atto 3 doesn't have is all-wheel drive. It's a front-wheel drive car. And, I do a lot of trips, on gravel roads and things like that. And, I'm also concerned about my safety. Some of the roads which I travel on aren't perhaps the best. And, an all-wheel drive is definitely a more secure way to drive. And, there's even added performance benefits too to having an all-wheel drive vehicle. So, for that reason, it's most likely that I'm going to change my vehicle inevitably anyway in a couple of years, and I don't want to go through the process of changing my channel name every time I purchase a new vehicle. So I've already changed it once. For those of you who've been with me a long time, you'll know that before I bought this car, I had a Mitsubishi Favorite. You can see a little bit of footage online now, which is a plug-in hybrid. And I still haven't done an episode of why I actually changed and decided to go to a full EV, but that is one of the upcoming episodes which I'm going to do. I'm going to get my act together and get on and explain why I've gone to an EV and why I would never go back to a petrol car or even a plug-in hybrid. I would certainly, EVs are the future, and I'm very happy driving them. They're just so far superior, as you've noticed I've mentioned several times in my videos. Okay, and the final reason I'm changing, and that reason is just purely selfish reasons. There are people out there who don't own an Atto 3, or perhaps aren't interested in the brand for whatever reason, maybe their perception or whatever, and they perhaps wouldn't even tune in and watch an episode. And while I feel that the Atto 3 does have a lot to offer people, I can understand that there would be some people who simply wouldn't be interested in having a look at an episode. And for those of you who read my blurb on my other channel, my travel channel, you'll know that I'm semi-retired. I only work part-time now, but I'd love to do this full-time. I'd love to basically do making videos, and I would like to increase my viewership on this channel. I would like more people to come and have a look, and that's why I feel like I should broaden my horizons a little bit and cover some other EVs as well. So they're my reasons. Now, what have we got upcoming? Well, I've got lots of great stuff upcoming, so I'll just go through and explain a few things that we're going to be doing. Okay, so I'm going to make the trip to Perth at the end of next week. I'm going to visit my mum and brother. I'm helping them there, and I'm going to do a video of my trip there. And as usual, I make a few side trips. We'll do some little exploring. So that's probably going to be my next episode. And of course, as I mentioned previously, I'm going to also do that long-awaited episode of why I chose an EV. So for those of you who live in Western Australia, you may be interested to know why I chose it. Western Australia does have some vast distances, so why would I be mad enough to choose an EV over a conventional car? Well, that's what I'm going to do the episode about. And finally, would you believe it's coming up to 6 months since I've owned the Atto 3? So next month will be 6 months, and I'm actually going on holidays too at the end of next month. So I'm gonna try and get that episode out before I go away, because obviously once I'm on holidays I probably won't do that many episodes. That's why I'm going to try and get a few done before I go, but who knows, maybe when I'm on holidays I will do one as well. So that's what we've got upcoming on Down Under EV Adventures. Okay, so thank you very much for stopping by today. If you're new, welcome to the channel, and I hope we're going to bring you some fantastic episodes, and go back and have a look at some of the previous stuff. You might enjoy it, and we've got plenty to look forward to as I turn over this leaf and go on to another new chapter of my life. Okay, well, we'll see you very soon with more episodes, so take care on the roads as usual, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.